Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Almus Market Mornings, your daily dose of updates on the financial markets around the world. This is your host Shikhar Garg, and today I have Mr. Jayaram Krishnamurthy to share the morning commentary. JK, now the pre-open figures are looking very interesting. Lots of movement across the board. Geopolitics, oil, FII outflows, inflation rate hikes, crypto regulations, everything is acting now. What do you have to say, JK? Please share your thoughts.
Hi, good morning. Of course, it's not such a good morning for investors, and we have actually a war going on as per reports that we have seen. Uh, it- Reports indicate that heavy sounds are heard, which means artillery is being fired. That's what we understand, and market seems to believe that, and we have big moves across the board. Uh, Stocks are down anywhere between 2.5% to 3% in many markets. Gold is up to a new high on the cycle at 1928. Uh, Brent has touched the magical figure of 100, and our own rupee is now trading at 74.95, very close to 75 mark, which is almost 40 paisa high from where we left. Of course, it seems like all the diplomatic efforts have been failing, and this is going to be a long drawn situation for the markets. And if we do see any subsiding of the situation, even investors have to contend with the tightening financial conditions also, as we are expecting 5 to 6 rates. However, a prolonged war-like situation, which is assessed to have a lasting impact on the economy, would lead Fed to go slow on rate hikes. But the challenge is that war would worsen the supply issues even further, leading to higher inflation, which the central banks cannot ignore. We do have a big move in the treasuries. US 10-year treasury yield is now at 1.92, and 2-year is at 1.54. And probability of 50 basis points hike is seeing as much volatility as any other product in the market. It's now down at 25, rather below 25%. And on investors, of course, have piled into the safety of the dollar. Yen and gold, along with yuan, the new safe haven, gaining, but all other currencies have been losing. Chinese yuan, of course, stands out as the strongest currency amid the turmoil, leading many to consider it as a new safe haven. A break of 6.30 on USD CNY can see a quick fall of 1% to test the 4-year low at 6.23. On the other side, Euro gets obviously the worst treatment, being close to the action center and most vulnerable currencies. Our own rupee, of course, had another session of strength yesterday, but all of that has been erased today morning as we moved up about 40 paisa. Interestingly, as we have been tracking every day, the data shows selling by FIs in Indian stocks has continued with the same vigor at 60,000 crores, which is well over 8 billion. It is the largest FI flow ever seen in a financial year, that is from April 1, 2021 till now. Thanks to other capital flows, this has not had much of an impact on the rupee so far. In fact, more on Indian side, our Deputy Governor, Mr. Michael Patra, yesterday was on the wires mentioning that CPI inflation may have peaked in January, and that the central bank has room in monetary policy to support growth. This is a bold RBI, which is clearly highlighting that our inflation path and monetary policy is likely to be different from the developed market. 10-year yield in India is likely to deal in the range of 6.74 to 6.8 today, despite a comforting statement from RBI. All said and done, we remain nimble. We are definitely seeing high level of volatility, and situation is likely to remain so for some time, as the peace process seems to have failed. And all the best for everyone to deal in these unique situations. Thank you.
All right, that was wonderful, JK. And I do align. We do have a very bold central bank with the kind of actions they've been taking. And looking at the commentary, I do believe there's going to be a lot of volatility. So traders who thrive on volatility are going to have some fun today or in the coming period. While investors, like JK mentioned, they must brace themselves for a bumpy ride. Now, that's it for today. Commentary, but I do have an announcement. Like, we are going to come up with a very special session tomorrow as well. We are going to have technical views coming in from one of our colleagues, Mr. Nikunj Barkhada. So stay tuned for that, and we are going to have so much more exciting updates for you. That's it. Thank you.